multi-streaming here. Still sending data on the YouTube thing. That YouTube's online. Okay, now we're gonna go click here and get rid of that. And I'm gonna refresh my Facebook page. So there it is. And I'm clicking public. It's changed to public, and now we're live. I'm a one-man band. Well, I'm a one-man band with help behind the scenes, physically and supernaturally. The supernatural one, the scary one. Okay. Thanks for laughing. Put it there. Well, maybe I'll put it over here. Put it out of the way. Well, here's my captain's hat. I gotta put my captain's hat on. Kind of skipping the luau shirt because it's summertime and it's hot. So figure out how to put this towel here. There we go. Anyway, welcome to Captain Mudslinger's neighborhood after hours. Thanks for laughing. That's the game we play here. Yes, anytime I say thanks for laughing, you take a drink. So, and just gonna do a commercial. Calendar's wide open. No masks. Just look at what I've done for the last 14 years. Come in here, sign up, and let's have some fun playing in the clay. There's a calendar on my website. If you find a day that works for you, I can take a deposit over the phone with my square and to hold the day, and we'll have fun. You can have ladies' day out parties, adult families, and all kinds of stuff. Beer or wine is fine. Anybody under 18 has to take a class with a parent or another adult. Girls 8 or 9, boys 10 or 11 as young as we go. So there's my commercial for my getaway day in the clay. And it is like the most surprising thing in my life. It happened by accident. Well, not really, but just, and doggone, I love meeting people. Okay, here we go. Let's get this wet. All right, I think if I put on the thing on the title of the show was squeaking there. Was making a cover jar lid. You know, the really cool TV studios, they get a monitor right over the camera, and so you're always staring right at the camera. But I'm always going like that. So a friend was taking studio time and stuff, and anyway, she brought this in. This is a crock. This is a crock. Anyway, well, she broke the lid, and so she was asking me to make make a lid for her. So that's what I'm going to try and do. And the reason why this is here is because it's the color that she wants me to make the lid, because I don't have any of these colors. So when I make it, I'm going to make it this color, which is Kevin Green. And that's me. I'm Kevin. Kevin O'Hara. Kevin Patrick O'Hara. Huh. Thanks for laughing. Captain Mudslinger. That's what people know me as. Okay, so I did some pre-measuring, and you probably can't, you know what? So I measured this diameter here ahead of time, and then I increased it about 42%.
Nasty. What kind of beer you got there?
Well, I'm gonna get closer to this because I want to show you something. So, see, I'm trying to make a lid for this, okay? And so I measured this diameter ahead of time. And so then what I did is I put it on the stick and I put this mark right here. So it's right there. So what I want to do is when I'm making my lid, I'm going to use this mark right there to get the stuff. And ooh, Twitch. What kind of beer? Coors Light. Not because it's me. Well, I'd have a little more flavor. It's because in the house they count calories. So, this is Coors Light. Thanks for laughing. And this is Windsor. So now I'm going to be making this cover jar lid with a handicap. Thanks for laughing. Take a drink. Okay. So that's cool that people are finding me on Twitch and YouTube and stuff. And there's been some rewatching, and that's cool. Just and share it. I've been wanting to do this for years, but never had to be able to do it. And so now, technology. Yeah, I can do it, and you can tell I'm doing it all by myself. Thanks for laughing. There's no crew behind me, it's just me. Thanks for laughing. Okay. And if you watched my last show in Captain Mudslinger After Hours, I pulled some handles, and then I had a big ball of clay, and I made a big pot, and I purposefully I made it real big, and it ripped apart. So you can go watch that show too. It's anyway. So this is that ball of clay, and when I was being funny, and I was saying, "Is this your life? Like a pot that's been ripped apart?" Well, you know, I've taken that clay that's been ripped apart, and I've worked it, and I put it back together, and I'm going to attempt to make a lid for this. Let's see what happens. I say that because, you know, I don't do it all the time. I know how to do it. There's so much information in my head, it just boggles my mind. Thanks for laughing, but I just don't do these all the time. Alright, just a little bit. And we're going to have to, because this is recycled clay. So here we go. Push, 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 push. Ooh. I don't want to get this hole too much in the middle. So I push and get it up there. Oh, that's some water in there. There we go. That's it. Bringing it up. Trying to keep that from getting a hole in the middle. Oh, yeah. And this is kind of like wedging the clay on the wheel. But it just almost looks like a giant... Thanks for laughing. I'm Captain Mudslinger After Dark. So I'm just gonna let that spin while I get the schmutz off my hands. Thanks for laughing. Alright, here we go. And we're bringing it down. We're getting down. It's... Oh, ooh, listen to that wheel. Alright. Woo! Clean this schmutz off. Now I said I had a measurement on that stick. This is bizarre, by the way, because I saw a post from church that they were looking forward to preaching in person, seeing people in person. But it's like, this is, imagine, and there's people supposed to be out there. And pardon me, I burp. Thanks for laughing. That's good. So I do have the text to speech working, and so you can, if you want to, it'll do that. All right. So first, see, I'm trying to see how wide I need to make this, because I'm just looking at this shape, and I'm just gonna kind of make a little. So I need to center this a little bit wider. And I know I probably have more clay than I need. And that's okay, because I'll just make the shape that I want. I see a little air bubble. Make the shape that I want. Let me get rid of that air bubble. There it is. See it? Got it. And then I'll just cut off the rest. Hope there's not too many here. Now, I'm going to open and push. Oh, there we go. Now, let's see what the depth is. I always squish a little water in there so that when I poke it with my sticky thing.
Rag_nasty. How long is the process of making this lid?
I don't know. 10 or 15 minutes, 20 minutes. However long it takes. Because like I said, I don't make these all the time. And I mean, I have the data files in the back of my mind, so that's what I'm pulling from the data files to, this is how you make a lid for a cut. And so, but I don't. Okay, I'm gonna make a lid. I'm gonna do this, and I'm going to set the timer so I'm gonna see how fast I'm gonna do this as fast as I can. Okay, that was supposed to be funny. See, I was assuming people were watching, so that made you chuckle and laugh. That's my goal. All right, I need to stick this down a little bit deeper. Where did this sticky, pokey? There it is. That's better, much better. Now I'm going to take this finger and I curl it back. And it's not going to be flat. I'm going to kind of bring it up because I want to have a little bit of a curve in it. So I'm going to try to make it round so that when I trim it, I'll be having a more of a, it's not going to have a flat bottom. I know flat bottom pots make the rocking wheel go around, but not this one. No, not that one either. Air bubble. Huh. Where did it go? There it is. I love that story, by the way, and so I'll just tell it again because not everybody's. You didn't see all the shows. Well, did you see episode? So, count your blessings. Now, several years ago, my wife had a part-time job every other weekend. One of the reasons is because I told Comcast the number of mine. Anyway, so there's this one gal. Every other week, she worked in a group home, and she She was Down syndrome schizophrenic. And one time, my wife, she was helping her do something, and she goes, "There it is!" And my wife, she's like, "Well, what's that?" And she goes, "My knee!" And because she had lost her knee. And my wife, "Well, there's your other one." So, count your blessings and always be kind to everybody. Because there could be some people out there that don't even know where their knees are. And they're right there in front of them. And I didn't say anything bad about anybody or anything, just for the record. Just for the record. That's right. Okay. Now, these are called calipers. And I think I pre-measured. Did I measure this? Yep, I did. Okay. So, what I'm trying to do is I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to bring it up, and so that, and then I'm going to take my tool and cut it in half and put it like a little lip, so that when it'll kind of go just inside the pot like that. Let me find out where I put my sponge. There it is. There it is. I lost my sponge. Up. First I'm going to roll my fingers down and get rid of that. There's some leftovers. Alright. Get rid of the schmutz. Oh, it just gets everywhere. Alright. And just trying to bring it up a little bit. Not too much, but it's kind of have a little bit of an arc to it. Rid of the schmutz. Where are my other ribs? My other ribs migrated to because I actually had some of my retired guys back in the studio after 5 months. That's not the one. There it is. See, no, that's every time I say there, you can count your blessings. I don't hardly ever use this. I'm gonna try and. So I'm just gonna give it a curve. Turn the angle a little bit. That's it. There we go. Okay, I need to bring it in just a little bit. Where to put my sponge? Soften this up a little bit. I haven't said thanks for laughing enough. So thanks for laughing. I can take a drink. Okay. person who asked about beer earlier, my wife, she likes all the hoppy beer and all that kind of stuff. All that beer. I'm just a plain old beer guy. Reminds me of another story. When my son was real little, somebody asked him what kind of ice cream he liked. He says, I'm just a plain vanilla guy. Vanilla ice cream. Would all you racist and everybody just relax? God, I'm just making me sick to my stomach. Thanks for laughing. I was trying to be funny. Everybody just relax. All right. Let's check this here. Just a little bit bigger. Must laugh at reality as it's happening. That was my impersonation of the James T. Kirk or William Shatner School of Acting. Thanks for laughing. Now I'm just gonna so I got kind of a slight in angle there. Here's the other. Here it is. Get the water out of it. Give it another scrape, just a gentle, and you can change the angles that you hold the tool. All right. Just make it smooth. Tickle the lip. Let's see. It's pretty close. I just tilted it out just the tiniest bit. Well, we shall find out after it comes out of the glaze fire if I've measured right. And so, yeah, a lot of the rest of this clay on the bottom, see, it's just there. And I can cut that off. What did I keep? Oh, here it is. But the main thing is, I was just trying to get a nice arch. I'm just going to tickle the lip, make it wet, and gently round. So there. Actually, I'm going to chop a little bit of this clay off. Not too much, because I want it still to have some support. But I can throw this clay I'm cutting off right here right back in the bag. Make something else out of it. There we go. So, does anybody, some people, like with this thing that I made here, and if Joan, you're for watching, I'm sorry, no, ask you to make stuff, and I'm not gonna be like, can I just put that off until, and so that's what's another nice thing about that camera there. It's just like, I'll make that lid for this pot and hope that it fits in this fire ring. Anyway, because I'm almost getting close to doing a bisque fire, which means then I'll be applying glaze, and maybe we'll probably do a couple of shows of me applying glaze, because it's an applying glaze and applying glaze. Anyway, I hope you like this episode of Captain Mudslinger After Hours. If you live in the area, sign up for a getaway day in the clay. If you don't, just call me up and give me some money, just because you think I'm nice. And otherwise, peace, and I will see you next Monday, if not if I decide to turn that thing on and do it some more. So, happy everything, and spontaneously make a stranger smile.
Rag_nasty. Peace, homie.
I think it's so funny hearing that computer voice.
Sandy Slather rocks. Very nice. See you next Friday.
Oh yeah, for that's Sandy. They do the Carrie joke. Really, it's good. It's fun.